night did you put Porsha in her place? Last night was pretty much ratchet TV. You know, it was very, how would I say it? Not a good, not a good example to be giving on TV. But you know, that happens sometimes, you know, when you have to talk to people about things that they said, you know, about you you go there sometimes with people. So yeah, it was one of those moments, and yeah, it might get a little worse on the next episode. What you thinking, Tiny? How can it get any worse?
Yeah, I think it's gonna get worse. You think it's gonna get worse?
No, I know it's gonna get worse because I was there.
Well, I'm ready for it. Ready for all the juice, you know?
Are you really? I don't know. Anyway, I said, oh wait, it was Lois Lolo Tiny Huggins. Says, Kandi, stop being so messy, girl. Well, that Don Juan, but Ace is so cute. Now get and keep your grown on, ma'am. Well, I mean, I think everybody has been messy on this show this year. I'll give it that. I'll own my part. But the Bessie from last night, hey, I had to go in because she started that. Now y'all be trying to talk about how I started, but this time, I don't care what y'all say. They have been talking about me, whispering about me, when they should be whispering about themselves. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So, don't whisper about me if you need to be whispering about yourself now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all think I was bad last night cussing somebody out? Ooh.
So angry when shit. Well, you got...
I didn't think I was... No, I didn't think I was
there.
there.
The previews for the next one.
Oh, the previews for the next one. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a little...
No. Let's be clear, because I think a lot of people think that I was angry about the comments that she made that y'all saw last night. But no, it's more to it, which really took me over the top.
Okay.
And I can't go into it anymore. Y'all just gonna have to wait. I don't even know what all they're gonna show, so I haven't seen the next episode, but I just know from being there, it was more to it for me to just explode like that. Because you know what? Honestly, I've been trying my best not to react in a way where, like how I ended up acting in Hawaii, because I felt like they were doing things purposely trying to get me to get mad and want to fight. You know how when somebody that already has that reputation that sells, and they trying to get that reputation off of them and put it on you? I felt like that's what was kind of happening to me a couple times this year. You know how the word bully was being thrown at me a lot, even at times when I wasn't yelling or fussing. It was like, oh, Kandi's a bully. And I'm like, wait, hold on. What?
Kandi's a bully.
You ain't seen bully right now. What? Okay.
Live on there, baby.
Jaquita Thomas. I love both of you out. Kandi, it don't matter what you like, boo. I'm just like you like women too. Who cares, hun? You happily married and in a wonderful relationship. They just messy as hell. Love you both. Hilarious.
Yeah, that's right. Doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh. It's so funny. Okay. Anyway, Deandra L. Loyal says, loving last night's episode, but girl, I wanted you to get Phaedra. Okay, let's be clear.
What happened with Phaedra?
Well, apparently, Phaedra was a part of I guess the original conversation they had. She had said that that me and Shamea was supposed to be getting it on together.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, and Porsha was also a part of that conversation, and Sheree.
Okay.
Now, what I had to explain to the people is, nobody ever told me this whole season, while we were taping, that Phaedra was a part of the conversation. I never knew that she said anything like that in the set, and until I watched it on television. Same. Well, I get to see the episode maybe one day before you guys do. So, right when y'all found out, I basically found out too that she said it. But everything, the season had already been taped by then, so it was never a point where I could address it or, we could talk about it or anything. So I guess the only time that it will be addressed is at the reunion, and we haven't done that yet. So you'll have to, we both, me and y'all, and you, will have to wait to see how that conversation goes.
Y'all be having reunions and everything.
It is, and I am not looking forward to it this year. Not at all. Mainly because I feel like this year I was involved in every single
All
drama.
the scandals.
Why, though? The only drama that I wasn't a part of, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but unfortunate that I was part of all the drama, but the only drama I wasn't in was the drama between Kenya and her dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but every time something happened, it seemed like it was either me and Phaedra having issues, or me and Porsha having issues, me and my daughter's father having issues. Just issues.
Yeah, honey, your storyline was tightened up at this time, baby.
I hate that whole storyline business too. I really do. I hate when people always be like, "Oh, you need to work on your storyline." Like, this is my life, people. I ain't sit up here and say, "Oh yeah, I want to make this a storyline." Like, it's certain things that that you working on during the time of the show that you like, oh, okay, they're gonna follow that. Me and Ty, putting together everything with the restaurant, which we're hiring, by the way. So if you're in Atlanta and you have a resume, I'm not trying to hire nobody who's not going to be good at their job. So if you need a job and you are good in the restaurant business, serving, whatever, fill out an application. But anyway, what was I telling you? Yeah, I just hate that. I hate when people say that whole storyline.
Yeah.
Oh, your storyline. I'm like, okay, like, whatever goes on between Riley and her dad and all that, like, that's been a lifelong issue.
Right.
That has nothing to do with me trying to make it a storyline. Okay, thank you.
Right. Most of the time your producers jump in, y'all like to dig and shit, and then bring it to the forefront. Terrible.
Basically.
Terrible.
Yeah, and sometimes you find them trying to pull up stuff that you don't even really want to discuss. It's like, I don't know. Okay, you guys, let's see.
What I hated about last night's argument, because I felt like at a certain point, she just started saying stuff just to try to look like she won the argument. See, well, speaking on that clip, this is the thing that I hate, right? You see that clip? She said, I would never do that to you. You're a fucking teapot. Whatever. Remember she said that? You saw that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, when they show the clip next week, she's talking to her sister and was like, well, I was drunk. Maybe I did. Oh, blame it on the Henny. Oh, okay, bitch. So you really do like tea. You like tea from the teapots, apparently. I can't with her. I cannot. I just feel like at a certain point, instead of just throwing stuff at people when they call you out on your bullshit, just own your shit. Just own it. Okay? Right. Just own it. There is absolutely no reason that Porsha and I should be at the place where we are right now. No reason. You hear me? None. The reason why I say that is because we didn't even really have a problem with each other and when this whole season started. I mean, I felt like she kept, putting herself in the middle of drama between Phaedra and I, and she kept acting like she had to be Captain Saberho with Phaedra and speaking on stuff that she really didn't need to speak on. So I didn't get why she was being, forcing herself into the middle of it. I felt like, just let me and Phaedra deal with our own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even, I get she's friends with her, and she was supposed to be friends with me too. So why are you taking sides? Just don't give it an opinion, And then...
Right here. Oh, okay.
Okay. Anyway, so then, when this first situation happened, this way, I hear people being like, oh, you shouldn't have said nothing about her and blah. I promise y'all, when me and Sheree first had that conversation, I was talking to Sheree about the drama between my daughter's father and I, because we was dealing with the stuff with Riley. That was right after, I had to tell them what happened about Block or whatever. And listen, let me finish. So I was telling Sheree, hey, he had said negative things about me to people before. I was like, he even said some things to Porsha. She was like, oh, Porsha know the baby daddy, whatever. She kicked it with the baby. I was like, oh yeah, they kicked it, but it ain't no big deal, whatever. That's what I said to her. Next thing you know, it come back. I guess they told Porsha that I must have said she had sex. No, I know. They brought it up at the table when we were having this little luncheon mess. And then, I think Kenya asked, she was like, oh, so you had sex with Black too? And then she was like, no, we didn't have sex. Now, when she said it, I didn't say a word. I just sat there. And then they said something like what Kandi said. And I'm like, no, I said they kicked it. Okay, so fast forward to the day me, Sheree, and Porsha had to go to lunch. I come to the table, I'm thinking we just going to lunch, right? She's sitting there with attitude, and then Sheree is, like, well, you guys need to talk. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is an intervention? I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? And, as she started to talk, I felt like, oh, so you supposed to be coming to check me? Because you think I said something about you. So that's how it turned into, she was like, but you over here saying, I'm like, I did not say that. And she kept, being snappy. Of course, you guys don't only see a part of the conversation. So I felt like she was being snappy. And I was like, okay, well, you did have sex with him. So I don't get what this is all about. But you did. So... yeah, they had sex before, but my thing was, I had not told Sheree that, so I didn't even understand why she was trying to check me in front of Sheree, and then she started trying to check me about being a friend, all this other kind of stuff with Phaedra, and I was just like, okay, you're doing too much right now. So anyway, from there, that's when the real shade tree started happening with them talking behind my back. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here in front like I've not done some things or said some things on this show that was, mean or, that I could have kept to myself, But in this situation, I'm sorry. I think more so than anything, I just kind of felt like, don't say anything about me if you don't want to talk about your own teeth. I'm not really the person that you can kind of like feel like, oh, I'm going to put her business out there, because pretty much anything that I done, I kind of like just really talk about it myself. And that is because I've been in the public eye for a very, very long time. And I know how people do. I know people love to just put you on blast. So I just feel like I just own whatever I do, because when I did it because I wanted to do it. I didn't do it, because somebody told me, or, I don't blame it on the Henny like she's sitting up there doing. So I just own my stuff, and I just feel like everybody should. Yeah, Riley was mad at me talking about, you told me they were just gonna play the overdub, so I wasn't even really trying to sing. She was mad because she didn't hear her notes like she was supposed to. I was like, well, then that should go to show you that next time you're supposed to put in 100% effort every time, even if you don't think that they are recording you. So that was a lesson learned for her. Anyway, but no. Well, I can't say what's gonna happen right now. I mean, I cannot say. You never know. What you up there watching?
Just watching everything on the gram,
Who is that?
Tisha.
Tisha Campbell? You follow her?
Yeah.
Oh, when did you start following Tisha Campbell?
As I seen her a couple times hanging out with Tamar, so I just started following her,
How is Tamar doing?
I don't know.
Y'all haven't talked? Oh. Yeah.
But I see she's doing good. Happy Valentine's Day shit. You see a Valentine's Day? It was amazing.
No, I didn't see it. How did you see that?
I seen on Shade Room, baby.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
Fucking amazing.
Were y'all back following each other? I'm being messy now. I'm so terrible. I'm not being messy. Yeah, I was being messy. I wasn't being messy. Yeah, I was being messy. No, I shouldn't have been doing that. Sorry. No, I just hate when friends have like stupid issues with each other. It's just so stupid. We should get over it. Anyway,